We're waiting for William. He's about to. Is he here?
Yes.
Why is he opening the garage yet?
That's a great
We're going to hear the garage opening where we are because it's right below us. We're above the garage. And then you're going to hear the dogs barking. So, because William's going to arrive as soon as we get started with this. So.
Yeah.
So, I'm Laurie.
I'm Hannah.
And we're Journey with the Gingers.
Welcome back. That's what I said.
So tell us something good. Do you have some good news you want to share? You have a countdown, just anything. We want to know your good news. We want to know the gossip. Hannah don't want any gossip.
No, I don't. That stresses me out so bad. That's the one thing. I hate to say this, but like a lot of reasons I do not have that many female friends is like, that would stress me out so bad.
Getting gossip.
Yes. Be like, what do you say when I'm not here?
Yeah, I don't like when people talk. Yeah, I can see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So we have a fun hour planned. St. Patrick's Day is coming up. I think it's Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And it's also, if you don't know, Hannah, what's your favorite color?
It's green.
Green. Believe it or not.
Yeah, my nails are green. Believe it or not, I broke one. She's so mad.
Of course we wear black a lot.
I
but
have green on right here.
Hannah has a green shirt on. It's kind of hard to see with the camera, but it's green.
It's green.
And but her favorite color is green. And with St. Patrick's Day, she's put together trivia tonight about things that are green.
All the green things.
So we're going to be doing that. We're also going to kind of just do a little recap of Helen. We went to we said earlier, if you weren't here when we first came on, that William is just arriving, so he's probably going to open the garage door, and we're in our room. This room we're in is right above the garage, so you're going to hear that, and then you're going to hear the dogs barking because they're excited because he's here. So you can probably hear. Anyway, so we're also going to recap what we did in Helen. We had a great weekend in Helen with, oh my gosh, I think Blaine's here, so Blaine can tell us about 100 and something, and that ended up being at the dinner. It was so full. But we had a great weekend. We enjoyed the hotel, the Hellendorf. We had a great room. I can't say the word great. We had a good room.
Synonyms.
I know, right?
Synonyms. Fantastic. Wonderful.
Amazing.
Yeah.
With a balcony that overlooked the river, that was really nice. And the river was up high because of all the rain. Yeah. But we did have a little bit of rain, of course, Friday night and early on Saturday, but it cleared up and we were able to do some stuff. What?
I have the 3D duck in my hand. It's so cool.
Yeah. Are we going to have ducks on our cruise in June?
Do you want to have ducks?
I don't think we can pack it. I think we're trying to be limited on our luggage.
Well, if we're buying souvenirs,
yeah,
we'll get rid of the ducks.
So you do want to do ducks?
Do you want to do ducks?
I like hunting ducks.
Okay. 101.
101. Wow.
Yeah. 52 at Big Daddy's.
Yeah, I remember that. Big Daddy's grew real fast. We're like, we had like a couple of people that's going to join us, and then we're like, all of a sudden it's like everybody, which was great. I mean, they have a nice like porch area, so that was nice. They were able to put us all out there. Mm-hmm. So, all right. So we usually say what we're reading, but I'm reading the same book I've been reading because I haven't been so good about my reading lately.
I haven't read anything because I had to clean. That was a job in itself. I had just finished up the Disneyland vlogs,
mm-hmm.
which I'm thankful that's done, because man, those videos were long. Yeah, they were like 90 minutes to get down. It was a lot. And then if I were to read a book, it would probably be Pineapple Street. It's about New York.
My goal is to finish by next week Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score.
It's part of a trilogy.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to go into the second book, though. I think I need to switch.
See, I find that hard because then you have to remind yourself who dated who.
Yeah. I don't know.
Who's related to who.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I did buy a nice, like, lounger chair to go out on the deck. It's in the garage right now.
I saw it.
Because I want to go out there while the weather's not too hot.
See, I wish I had like a high fence because I have a hammock.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to lay out there in the hammock.
Yeah.
But I don't want people looking at me.
They won't bother you.
I don't want no one talking to me.
You can put it in my backyard and come over here. have fence. All right, so like Hannah said, our last Disney vlog was posted yesterday. If y'all haven't checked it out, please do. We went to Galaxy's Edge and did Rise of the Resistance, which I love how giddy we are when we got off that ride. It was so funny because we're giddy. We're like giggly, like, oh my gosh, what did we just ride?
It was a long ride.
It was so good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you haven't watched that, Hannah did a good job of filming a lot of the rides. So when you watch it, you can see.
When I tell you, I'm so excited to get rid of those videos off of my phone. There's so many videos.
We used our phone for the whole thing.
It made it a lot easier. Because you just don't. You're not allowed to have selfie sticks, which we didn't have.
Yeah.
But you don't want the cast members to see like your tripods and be like, you can't have that.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, that's kind of what happened to. Remember, have you heard about Ben and David, the vloggers? They actually left the ship. They said that's their job, and if they can't film, they left. But it seems like MSC made it right. They actually gave them their money back.
You want to explain to the people that don't know what you're talking about?
Ben and David are cruise vloggers. They're a very big channel, and they were on the MSC World Europa, I think. And they were told, they were filming throughout the thing. They were doing a great vlog, very positive about Yacht Club experience. And then a little about halfway into it, they were told to stop filming. And they've got some like audio coverage of it. They didn't want to film the crew members talking to them, but it was it seemed aggressive, I thought. And so they decided to leave the cruise because they didn't want, it's their job. They weren't there for vacation. Which anyway, so they did hear from MSC, and they did receive their money back for their trip. And also the neat thing that MSC did is they said they're going to review their policies, and they wanted Ben and David to be part of the committee that did that.
Yeah.
That was really a good thing. And also they said they needed to, in hindsight, train their crew members on how to handle, situations like that better. But someone from the yacht club, they said, like a passenger complained about their filming and didn't want to be on camera. So anyway,
do you want to explain what the yacht club is?
It's the higher end area of MSC, kind of like the retreat in NCL. Anyway, so I think personally, I think it was wrong. I mean, it was rough the way it happened, but at the same time, I think MSC did step up and try to resolve it, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. But when we were on MSC with Kurt and Marshall, when we went out public, I really didn't carry my camera. I have a Canon a lot. But I have a good phone that films well, and I did almost everything on my phone. So, of course, nobody said anything to us about it. So,
yeah. But you really don't talk that much when you're out and about. So.
We talk a lot in the cabin.
Yeah.
We kind of recap in the cabin. So, yeah. Anyway, if y'all have any thoughts about that, put it in the chat. We'd love to hear what you thought about it all, if you knew it happened. So speaking of the chat, let's say hello to everyone in the chat.
Woo.
Ooh, lots of people in the chat.
Woo.
Love seeing y'all guys. There's Anthony and Simone. Anthony ordered the coffee that I ordered. There was a coffee at the Hofer's, which is the restaurant in Helen that I love. Every time I talk about Hofer's, I talk about their coffee. And but when we went there, I just thought I'm nothing bad about Hofer's, but the coffee that I was trying to get had expiration dates that had expired. So I ended up ordering it off of Amazon. What's wrong?
When you said coffee in Helen, I got so worried. I just it's there now. Sorry.
Anyway, so I ordered off Amazon, and then Anthony saw something in the chat about it, and he ordered it too. Anthony, I hope you like it because I love that coffee.
We also went. The reason why I grabbed my phone is because my credit card wasn't showing my purchase from Jumping Goat Coffee, which is in Helen.
Yeah,
it's a roaster in Helen. And now it just showed it. I've been waiting for days. I was like, please tell me they charged it because I got $60 worth of coffee.
So when we went to go leave Helen, as you can tell, we're coffee lovers.
Love
And so we
them.
went to go leave Helen. There's a roaster right near an antique store that we like, and
And
also
a grit mill.
and a grits mill, yeah,
And a winery.
Yep, and a Habersham winery. But they freshly roast their coffee there and grind it and add like flavorings to it and things like that. So we got a cup of coffee.
They have tea as well.
Yeah, they have teas too.
Yeah,
but it's called Jumping Goat Roasters.
Yeah.
And also the ice cream parlor, Das Ice Cream, said that they use their coffee in their coffee flavors for their ice cream. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's all connected.
Yeah.
So we just like to buy local too. So we went there and they had buy 3 get 1 free for their coffee.
Yeah.
So we bought coffee.
And it's not really a coffee shop, but they do have like their hot and iced coffees like there.
It's very good.
But they can't really make like, you know, a
like
latte or anything. It's just like you can get simple coffee and it's very good.
Yeah, but anyway.
Yeah.
So we have lots of coffee now at our house. Hannah says she's just gonna drink it at our house because she doesn't have a
coffee machine because I really just don't drink hot coffee.
Yeah, you do a lot of iced coffee.
Iced coffee. Yeah.
Now we're gonna say hello to everybody.
We said hello to Anthony.
Yes, we did. Hey Blaine, good to see you. Great to see you past weekend. We missed Mallory. And there's Miss Beautiful Meg. Hey, Meg. We saw Meg and Paul. Look at there. Then there's Paul. Yeah. 2 of his favorite genders. He's working and listening. Great to see you, Paul. And then there's Josie. Beautiful Josie. Good to see you. Saw one of your, I think it was your Instagram reels today. Looking all relaxed by the pool. And he has 30 days to the sunshine. I'm going on sunshine too. Am I going after you, Blaine, or before you? Anyway, Blaine booked before I became a travel agent. I went through Blaine for this book in the sunshine too. So Blaine booked our sunshine trip too. Anyway, I'm getting very off task.
I like to point out that it's not me today. It usually is me, but it's not me today.
There's beautiful Angela. Good to see you, Angela. God, we had so much fun talking to you this weekend.
She scared the crap out of me.
Angela did? Why?
Do you not remember? In the parking lot. Yes, you do. We were coming around from checking in. And you went to go talk to Angela, and I was just sitting in the car. And
she came up to the window?
No, like you left her door open, and she did, like she jumped in. And she went, hey.
I wasn't there when she jumped in the car.
Yes, you were.
She didn't scare me.
No, because you were in the car. You were behind her, and you're like, and she was like, "Oh, I scared her." And you said, "Oh, don't worry, that happens a lot."
Kind of jumpy.
Yeah,
but I'll be cruising with Angela in October, and I'm excited about that.
And she's going to New York.
And Hannah and her talked about New York at Hofer's. Was it Hofer's y'all talked about New York? And there's Destination Fun. Met them as well. 52 days until the Lure of the Seas. 52 days. I have a client that's going on the Lure of the Seas in May. I don't know how many days that is for her. All right, there's Anthony. Oh, Anthony's going to Tampa, Florida. You can go see Tony and Jenny Barnett. That's where they live. And Blaine said his favorite green thing is money. I think a lot of people like money.
Money.
DJ's Adventures and Beyond. Hello, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. And who is that, Hannah?
He's one of my favorite Canadians.
One of her favorite Canadians, Nick Torres. Hello, Nick. And Live a Little hello. Hope you're having a great week. We're digging out of 2 feet of snow. Yeah, I hate to tell you, we had 80 degrees today. It was nice and warm. But we also have horrible pollen right now. Like my contacts are glazed over right now.
So the place that I work, they have a weekly podcast. And I had to mix it this week. Because the person who usually mixes it is at a conference. And one of our advisors said, well, the temperature's picking up and there's yellow snow on our cars. And when he said that, I looked at him, I said, did you mean to say yellow snow on our cars?
That sounded like something else.
And he was like, I realized it after the fact. I said, okay.
Yeah, the pollen is horrible right now. William has a black truck. Oh my gosh, it looks so bad. He was like, I'm just going to leave it. I can't do anything right now because it's going to get worse. Hello, Captain Billy J.
Thank you for thinking of me.
He was so sweet. He sent Hannah a contest for a Broadway contest.
I'm most likely going to enter it.
Yeah, we've been talking about Billy J. She's going to put it together. It's like a video, like a contest, just submit a video.
Oopsie, my bad. Hello.
You know what I love about Billy J?
Mm.
When Billy J goes into other chats, if they're guys that are like hosting it, he'll like say some crazy things to them, but he's very respectful to us.
He respects us.
He respects us. That's very nice. He jokes. He jokes with the guys.
He jokes with us too.
Yeah, but I think he's very sweet to us. Hello, Will Cooper. Great to see you. And there's Nick P. 58 days. Do you remember what it was like 300 something days, Nick P? Till you leave for Canada and Australia. That's so exciting.
I'm going.
Were your ears ringing? We were talking about you in a good way to Eric B. on Saturday night.
We say hey to Sherry, right? Right here.
Destination Fun?
Yeah.
Yes. Hello, Sherry.
Sorry. Just making sure.
And Danny. Hello, Down Under Cruises. Good day.
Baby. Beep.
My contacts really are foggy.
Yeah. Don't know what to tell you.
I'm sure it's easier to film MSC if you're a little fish like me and like us. When you get, yeah. And also they had a video before that was a little bit negative about MSC, and I think they were just being watched very closely.
That's understandable.
Yeah. Hello, Keith from BDF. Great to see you.
And there's one of our buddies.
Hello, Travel Adventures with Eric B.
I sat next to Eric B at all of our gatherings. At the ice cream place at Big Daddy's.
And I love Eric B.
Huff Front House.
I love to hear Eric talk about his travels and how he navigates big cities and the public transportation.
And how he does a lot of it like solo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah.
I love Eric.
We love you, Eric.
I'm scrolling down.
We just had some really good talks with a lot of good people. And speaking of a lot of good people we had talks with, there is CME Traveling, Kurt and Marcia. They were in Helen with us also. They're cooking and listening. Wonderful coffee at Hofer's, yes.
Meg says, I do love Jumpin' Goat coffee.
Yes. The coffee from Hofer's with Jacob's coffee. But that's what I ordered off of Amazon. And Anthony ordered it too. All right. 1,041 days or sooner until his next Walt Disney World trip. 2,868 days or sooner until his next Universal Orlando trip. And 88 days until his 62nd birthday. Yay. I love how he says yay. -4 days, says Helen. That sounds sad, Meg.
Hey, there's the next one.
358 days until Helen again. Yes. Hello, Together We Travel. Great to see y'all. All these wonderful people that showed up to say hello to us. And look at there. There's Miss Daphne. Daphne is a relative. She's married to William's cousin, and we love her. And also, if Art is there, that's William's brother. He lives with them. Tell Art we say hello. I'm sorry. Hello, Darlene. I thought it still, my contacts are foggy, and I thought it still said Daphne. Hello, Darlene. It was great to see y'all and Helen as well. And hello, and look at there. There's Ron, her husband. Hello, Ron. Is Barry here too?
First. Billy, don't do that to me.
Oh, sounds like a cool. I might enter myself. You have competition.
I have a room in my house dedicated to Broadway.
She does have a Broadway room.
Okay.
And she named her dog after a Broadway character.
Has Miss Laurie been drinking tonight? Absolutely not.
No.
She really hasn't.
I haven't.
Her vision's blurry because of the
pollen has gotten me. Yesterday I was sneezing like every 3 minutes, and today it's been better, but now the contacts are glazed over.
I usually am the one that gets sidetracked, and in comparison, she seems to be getting sidetracked today. I am just tired. Exhausted, more like it. Okay, I'm good.
Okay.
You're 20.
I did have a...
she said I was just kidding. Do not worry, Meg. We know you're kidding. Do not worry your head.
Drinking, Meg. I really do. Why you make me focus more?
I got Betsy.
Just doing water right now.
I got Betsy.
Hello, beautiful Betsy. Great to see you.
Poor Billy.
At the captain's expense. Which captain are we talking about? Are we talking about Sherry or Billy?
Here you go.
There was a competition about that. The Fam Adventures. I am. Oh, okay. This is the Berry Brain. The new name. Berry has been rebranded.
Rebrand.
The Fam. What? Tell me again what the name.
The Fam.
The Fam Adventures.
Like the Fam.
Mm-hmm. The Fam Adventures. Okay. All right.
You're caught up.
So
you're 20 minutes.
I have a travel agent celebration today.
What you got?
I've been booking a lot of cruises and hotels for people, but I finally booked my first all-inclusive resort package with flights and shuttle. I was proud of myself. I was stressed. I wanted to make sure, when you're planning somebody's vacation, you make sure you're doing it just perfectly. And so I was excited. That was my celebration for that job today. Yesterday. I'm learning. And I have to thank Betsy for that, because Betsy said, if somebody asks you to book a trip, don't just automatically say no because it's not in your wheelhouse. Learn how to do it so that you can do it for them, Yeah. And that's what I did.
That's what you're about to do with Disney too.
Yep. But I'll learn all about Disney vacations. My next thing I got to do. Add to my wheelhouse. So
what you got?
All right, we do have some things coming up. We're going to Tina Turner the musical. Are you excited about that, Hannah?
I love Tina Turner.
That's a Broadway show, but it's traveling on a tour, and we're going to go see it in a couple of weeks. Actually, less than a couple of weeks. So
I think Tina is still. So it was. That's Eliza. The musical was, unfortunately, I think around the time of the pandemic. It didn't really last long in New York, but I think it's still on in the West End in London.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think it is. But Tina Turner means a lot to a lot of people, so I can see how that show is still going.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a very talented lady. She was, for sure.
Yeah, strong.
And also, I'll be on the Carnival Sunshine as a girls' trip with my sister and mom in April, and then Hannah, we are going back to New York in June.
Hallelujah.
In June, and as we'll stay there 3 days, and then we're going to get on the NCL Joy for 7 days to Bermuda together. I'm excited. I like when we get to get away together. And then I have a fall break group cruise that I have coordinated. It is on our website. If you want to see our website, the link is in the description of the video. And the group cruise is there, and you just have a quick questionnaire to answer a few questions. If you want to get a free quote, you're under no obligation to book, but fill out the questionnaire if you're interested. It's October 7th to the 12th on the Carnival Sunshine. And then let's talk about Helen.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
We got somebody else to say hello.
Marsha.
Did you know she was named after Marsha from the Brady Bunch? She was. She said that.
Do you love that or do you hate that? Because I imagine you get Marsha. Fun fact: there is a drag queen named Marsha. And they're gonna be in Cabaret when it comes to Broadway.
Yes, Marsha, I can book an all-inclusive. The one I booked looked really nice. It was in Cancun. She says, time for all of us to travel. And I agree. I would do that, especially with y'all. That'd be fun.
I am proud of you.
Thank you, Betsy. I took your advice. I didn't say no.
It's your cabin video on Blu-ray today. Thank you. So I'm actually thinking about going back to that cabin. I highly recommend it. It's very nice.
Sherry was talking about going to Blue Ridge, Georgia, and we talked about that cabin we stayed at.
That's one of the prettiest views I've ever seen.
And it was at Christmas time, and the fireplace, and the Christmas tree was up in the cabin. It was very nice. We liked it a lot. But thank you for watching the video. Appreciate that. 57 days until the Carnival Horizon to the ABC Islands. Sounds so wonderful. That's I know Bruce and Felicia are putting together a group cruise on the Horizon to the ABC Islands for 2026. That's exciting.
Okay, what do you want to talk about?
Okay. So we're just going to recap what we did in Helen real quick and just kind of go through it. We went down on Friday. A lot of people went on earlier, like Thursday. Some people went on Wednesday, which was nice.
Homegirl has limited PTO.
Yeah. So we went on Friday. Mimi was supposed to go with us. She got sick on Thursday, so she stayed home. But we stopped in at the ice cream shop, and we didn't get spaghetti ice this time. What did I get? Mudslide? What did I get? I got something coffee flavor, alcohol, something had Kahlua in it. It was delicious.
It was a boozy.
A boozy ice cream. And you had
the Naughty Otter.
The Naughty Otter. So very good ice cream. Great place if you're ever in Helen to have some ice cream.
Can you imagine how busy they are with their location, like during tubing?
Oh, yeah. When people get finished tubing, they just go right by there.
Yeah. I know that the tubing place.
There's 2 tubing places.
Well, I'm talking about like the tubing place that was near that condo.
Uh-huh.
They sell ice cream, but I wonder if people are just like, and they go like,
guess support. Yeah, the other one, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. And we checked in at the Hellendorf. We had a nice those are big rooms. We had 2 queen beds and a balcony over the water, so it was very nice. And then we went. Remember, we went to Marsha's and Kurt's room, and you're like, they're fancy because they had a stove.
They had a big refrigerator and a stove.
They did. I'm sure Marsha was cooking Kurt some breakfast and stuff every day.
She's like, no, you can cook yourself.
And then Lisa Humphrey and her husband Steve, I saw a video of her room. She had not only a kitchen, but she had a fireplace.
Fancy.
I'm like, gosh, everybody, I guess we stayed in the lower cost rooms.
Well, the room we stayed in had a screen door, which was nice. What?
Y'all.
What?
Hannah got so excited because she had never been in a place that had a screen door.
No, I've been in places that have screen doors.
She's like, it's a screen door.
I got excited because the screen door was to the balcony, so I could leave the door open but close the screen door, and I hear the water. That's why I was excited.
Yeah, okay.
Ma'am, I have been in plenty of places that have screen doors.
I just thought about the screen door a good bit.
I just like listening to the water through the screen door.
And so then we went to Big Daddy's for dinner, and it turned into a big group of people. That was fun. So if you ever eat at Big Daddy's, they give you so much food. I mean, you can always split something there.
I got peoples. 40 days till Vegas and Seattle.
Nice.
You going into the Sphere?
The Sphere?
The Sphere?
I'd like to go to the Sphere.
Jarrell wants to go to the Sphere, but he's like, there actually has to be somebody that I like there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think they have shows, like video shows in there too, though. So, what is she learning today? How to get group rates for big groups airfare to Seattle. You are learning something today. I just love talking to our travel agent friends. Paul said he missed Mimi. I'll tell her that, Paul, because she was not very happy that she wasn't able to go. So we then
I'm not done.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like,
hello, Mike Locke and Ricky. Good to see y'all. Saw them in Helen as well.
Sherry, I didn't know they had rooms with fireplaces.
I know, right? I just saw that video. I was like, you have a fireplace. Clock, the Pineapple King. Yeah, if you're on vacation with the clocks, and you should have a pineapple show up on your door upside down, you'll know who they put it there.
You're going to a Mega Mart. He said he's going to a Mega Mart.
Oh,
I love a Mega Mart.
Hannah wants to go back to Vegas just to go to a Mega Mart.
I love a Mega Mart.
Maybe you should go with Eric because Terrell said he's done with that.
Eric, it is like a children's playground. It is so much fun. Eric, get the employee card. Get the employee card.
A Mega Mart is in Las Vegas, everybody.
It's at a place called Area 15, which is like a facility that has all these different experiences. And one of the experiences is a Mega Mart. And it's this quote unquote grocery store, but it's like, it's not really a grocery store. It looks like a grocery store, but there's all these secret passageways that take you behind the scenes. And if you get the employee card, you actually learn about the story behind a Mega Mart and what's going on, some things like that. And the whole time I'm thinking, I want to listen to Walk the Moon and walk through here because that would have been the perfect vibe. Perfect vibe. Walk the Moon, best band ever. Listening to that, walking around, perfect. Psychedelic all day, every day. Yep. Love a Mega Mart. Oh, you also should go, if you have it in your budget and in your time, go see a Cirque du Soleil show. You won't regret it.
Depends on who you like. If you like the Beatles, go see Love. If you like Michael Jackson, go see One.
If you want to see what like very artistic but very talented, and you walk away going, "What did I just watch?" Go see O.
Go see O in the water.
The O in the water is just like a great thing. That's my favorite show. I wanted to go last year but ran out of time. Love.
I'm at Mega Mart.
Yep. All right, what do you want to talk about?
When we left Vegas, we're like, we probably won't come back here for a while.
And I keep wanting
and now she keeps on going, I want to go back to Vegas.
The entire car ride out to Helen, I was like, I want to go back to Vegas.
I think she just wants to go back to a Mega Mart.
I want to go back to a Mega Mart. I want
to go by yourself.
I want to. Eric.
I think Jarrell was done.
I took Jarrell
all day.
We walked 15,000 steps in there, and he was like, "Why?" Because I had so much fun. He was just like, "Do you realize that we have to get up early tomorrow to go to the Grand Canyon?" Yeah, but no. I want to go see the last 2 Cirque du Soleil shows that I've yet to see. I haven't seen all the resorts. I just want to have fun. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So the next day we met up at Hofer's, and we pretty much all took over the restaurant that morning at 8 a.m.
Yep.
And it was delicious breakfast. If you haven't been to Helen before and you're going, always at least schedule one morning at Hofer's for breakfast. Great coffee, great food, great people that work there too. And then we went shopping after the rain kind of chilled out.
Oh, Mary Ellen.
Hey, Mary Ellen Dillon.
Yeah,
good to see you. And Hannah wanted to go to this glass shop. Did anybody else go to the glass shop?
Hold on.
Where they did the
You need to come hang out in Atlanta sometime. I am coming to Atlanta in June with my daddy. So we're gonna go see Les Mis.
Les Mis.
Mom said absolutely not.
I don't want to see Les Mis. We're going to a glass shop.
Oh, one more. Hello, Ryan.
Hey, Ryan, our dinner companion.
My table buddy. How you doing?
I think every year I eat at the same table with Ryan.
It's the same table.
It's my comfort zone with my people. I usually sit with.
I love to go back to Vegas. Oh, gladly I get free flights there now.
I know he's got it in the.
You want to go to a Mega Mart?
Somebody go to a Mega Mart with Hannah.
Sounds like Vegas, a lot of steps. A Mega Mart is 3 stories high. Like up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. It's a great workout for the legs. I'm looking. We hardly did any shopping, is what makes us.
We didn't do a whole lot.
He said we did.
They did shopping.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't do a lot of like souvenir T-shirt kind of stores like that. We just don't. But we like to go to different
locally owned
places. There was one shop that was you walked through the back door from our hotel called the Mason Jar
shop. And they have like a gelato shop right next door.
Yeah, the Mason Jar shop had the cutest stuff in it.
I got some great bath salts and a great candle.
I got a really good smelling candle too.
I got a lemon zest.
I love the little lady in there. She was so sweet.
She when we came through, we just looked around and we're like, oh, we're gonna come back, you know. You can go right through the shop to get to the hotel. Yeah. And she was like, oh, you came back.
I know, she was so cute. Such a cute store. Nice things in there. And her prices weren't bad at all. Mm-mm. But Hannah always likes to go to the glass blowing shop because they did the demonstration of the glass blowing in there and all that.
Glass.
So she's going to tell you real quickly, and then we'll almost time to get into our trivia. But tell them real quickly about your experience with the mystery boxes.
Well, I went in there and I looked at everything and I was like, oh, that's so pretty, la-di-da-di-da. And I saw that there were these like little glass Christmas trees that you can like hang little tiny ornaments off of. And it was like the ones with regular like little ball ornaments was like $36, and the other ones that had like the glass they made the ornaments was like $42 to $52. Yeah. But I realized on the floor around us there was a thing with mystery bags, which is like they most likely had like the little figurines in it, but there was boxes around us which were a little bit more expensive. So, and I saw that there were some that were listed for like $19 for Christmas, and I was like, why not? I was like, if I don't like it, William Reese will like it, and I'll give it to him. But what it is I opened my box because I was so excited, and it was one of the Christmas trees that you can hang. They gave us ornaments. They're in in front of me, but it lights up. You can put batteries in the bottom and it lights up. But yeah, I got one of the Christmas trees.
Yeah, with the ornaments.
With the ornaments.
For $19.
Yep.
You were so excited when you opened it. That's the one thing she kept on looking at in the store was the Christmas trees.
I was like, those are cool. So yeah, what it is that they, for things that didn't sell in the past season or seasons before, they mark it down 50 or 75% off, and they put them in mystery boxes, which is a great idea.
A lot of people get mystery boxes too.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people were.
Yeah.
And then after that, we went back and took a nap. And then we went to dinner with 101 people. And then the next morning we started to head out of town, but we stopped by the if you're heading out, they had the Habersham Winery. We didn't go there, but they had the antique store and the Jumping Goat coffee roasters, and we went and got coffee, and then we headed home. And we stopped in Commerce too, because that's Commerce, Georgia has outlets. We just bought a pair of shorts each.
The Mega Mart has a lot of people in it. So I would recommend getting the first slot.
First time slot.
If you don't want, because Jarrell and I got the 1 o'clock time slot. And first off, why people bring their kids to Vegas, I don't know.
That's just
an opinion.
Yeah.
But
some people do.
Yeah. But there was kids all around us. They're running around. They can have fun, do whatever. But if you go in the earlier slots, because they only let a certain amount of people in at a time, it will probably be a bit calmer than what I experienced. Mary Ellen says she flies tomorrow, but not packed. Where's she go?
She's probably... Mary Ellen's probably like the master packer, though, because she cruises so much. She travels so much.
Angela says she got a magnet. I should go to NYC before going back.
Angela, do you collect magnets for... Is that your thing that you collect when you travel? Because I know a lot of people collect different things. I think CME, Current Marshall, do also collect magnets. We collect ornaments.
I used to collect snow globes.
Yeah.
NYC before going back to Vegas. I mean, I'm not opposed to you doing that either. He says the coffee was pretty good at the Mason Jar Shop, because the Mason Jar Shop, if you're looking at it from the front to the right, had gelato and coffee.
Oh, okay.
Which I didn't realize.
We went to Yona Coffee. That was really good too.
It was nice in there. You, Meg, you want to go to a Mega Mart?
Yeah, I could see you and Meg in there. To cleanse Kurt.
Kurt got his
I just love seeing everybody. It was just like, I don't know. It was just like a big family reunion to me.
Yeah, the Mason Jar Shop was a shortcut. That's a good idea. Like she gets traffic both ways.
Yeah.
There it is, Ricky.
And that she allows that people to go through there to the thing. Hello, let me holler at you, Ricky. Good to see you.
And there's Kathy.
Hello, Kathy Mills. Her cute little skit that she did at the dinner.
It's my bit.
It's my bit. You had to be there. That was so cute. I love seeing Kathy. That was so fun. It's like you know everybody's names, and then when you meet them, you're like, they do exist. So exciting.
Oh no!
What's wrong?
Can you read that? Do you need me to read it to you?
Okay. I wonder if they thought about that when they named it. Oh, we also went to the candy shop, and did you give him some?
I got hands. No, I haven't seen him yet. He's got a bag of coffee, candy, Girl Scout cookies. He got a lot of stuff in my house.
She got Jarrell some candy. Yep. Like truffles or something.
I know I missed the coaster ride. I was asleep. And Mom was like, Sherry's at the coaster. I'm like, I can't.
Sherry. This child values her sleep. She loves her naps. Always has.
She said, yes, I'm saying I'm only here for the magnet. Packing for 3 days. It won't take too long. 7-day cruise. Packing for 3 days. 7-day cruise.
I get excited about packing. I mean, I really do. I like getting it all organized.
Please read that.
They bring their kids. They can see where they were.
It's a lot of fun. A Mega Mart. It's a lot of fun. I haven't been there so years. All right. Did Sherry not go on the coaster?
I thought Sherry was going on the coaster. She said she was at the coaster.
She said I was scared to get on the coaster and not much holding you in.
Oh, it did look kind of intimidating. The little cars.
Okay.
Yeah, Paul and Meg had Ellie Mae all day on Saturday.
Oh, that's fun.
They had extra little sweetness with them. Ellie Mae is
free laundry, Hannah. Free laundry. So she's paying.
Oh,
okay.
I got free laundry now on Carnival. That's the only one I get free laundry on.
I also did not go on the coaster. Probably. That was Meg.
Meg.
Okay, we got 20 minutes.
All right, we do want to recognize our moderators are here. Anthony Simone, Blaine from Riley Creative Travel, and Meg from Megs and Seas. Thank y'all so much for watching out for our channel. We appreciate that. So now Hannah is going to take it away. She has created green trivia and
all things green.
All things green trivia. Green is her favorite color, but also because St. Patrick's Day is coming up. So,
like me rode the coaster twice.
Ah, the real captain rode the coaster twice.
Oh, I feel the animosity.
Like, how slow can you go on the coaster with it? Nobody's yelling at you. I would be like, break the whole time going.
All right, all things green. Look at my green.
Your favorite color.
All right,
all things green.
First question.
This is just for fun. Y'all just answer in the chat.
Surprise, surprise. In the musical Wicked, what is the name of the Wicked Witch of the West? Surprise, surprise. Y'all should have expected this to come.
First question.
I
wonder if Nick Torres would know the answer.
I wonder.
All things green.
Top speed was 23 miles per hour on the coaster.
You know, I looked in my closet and you asked me if I wanted to wear green tonight. I have one green shirt and I have 2 green dresses. I wouldn't put a dress on.
Let me tell you, I accidentally put this on and then I got to work. I said, oh, that's a good thing I wore this today.
But you don't have to worry about wearing green on St. Patrick's Day to work because it's on Sunday.
My aunt told me I had to wear the green leprechaun earrings that she bought me from Temu. It's on my desk tomorrow.
She bought you some green leprechaun earrings.
She bought me green leprechaun earrings over a month ago.
From Temu.
Yeah.
Temu.
Temu. Y'all, I want to know how much they spent for Super Bowl commercials.
Temu had a Super Bowl commercial. I was on a cruise ship, so we didn't see the Super Bowl commercial, so we just saw Super Bowl. They don't show the commercial.
People are saying her name is Emerald. Well, that is the name of the city.
One day in the
one short day. One short day in the Emerald City. One short day.
We're not gonna sit here singing all that.
To have a lifetime.
We have 17 minutes left for your trivia.
All right. What a way to be in the city. I'm trying to scroll up, but you know this thing is being paid on my butt side. Okay. Her name is Mary Ellen Dillon. You got it.
Elphaba.
Oh, I was about to hit remove. Elphaba.
Elphaba.
That's Indina Menzel right there. Elphaba. Or Elfie.
Elfie.
Elphaba. Elphaba. Elphaba.
Are you excited about the movie coming out, Hannah?
I think Cynthia's going to kill it. Did you hear how many notes she hit in the trailer? Oh my gosh. I knew she could sing, but
I think it's going to be better than Cats, the movie.
If you that is a low bar.
Wicked's coming out with the movie.
If y'all showed up wearing green, I would have been good. Actually, Meg, I have a lot of green clothes. I have a green.
You don't show up wearing green clothes.
I have a green power suit that I like to wear sometimes. Hold on.
I don't.
Meg, green is the new black. All right, next. What gives plants their green color? Here is middle school science.
Did you like middle school science?
No.
I like teaching elementary science.
No, I liked math because numbers made sense to me. You know what got on my nerves? Is when you read books, like I understand, English teachers have to do this, But they're like, how do you interpret what the author is writing? I'm like, what you interpret and what I interpret are two different things. So please do not test me on this.
You're a little spicy little student, weren't you?
But do you know what I mean?
So,
Like,
did you like math? What's today?
3.14159.
Friday.
Keyed. There's a thing from Phineas Ferb where they're like 3.14159. All right, it is chlorophyll. Yo, that's what makes things green. Chlorophyll, chlorophyll, chlorophyll,
Chlorophyll. She'll sing it in different ways each time.
chlorophyll.
Chlorophyll.
Chlorophyll, the magic plant fairy. I like that answer.
He did guess alphabet earlier, right?
Did you?
No, we don't have time to check it.
I'm checking it though. Next question.
I would be worried about
Reverend Green, aka Mr. Green, is a character in what popular board game?
This is the game we like to play as a family.
Yeah.
I have the Downton Abbey version.
Yep, he guessed alphabet.
You have the clue game at your house too.
Yeah, but there's one right in back here.
Yeah, but I have the Downton Abbey version, don't I?
I don't know what you got.
I think I do.
You'll wanna visit.
Now we got that song. Never mind.
Just salons, libraries, palaces, museums. All right. The answer is Clue or Cluedo.
Cluedo.
Well, that sounds so wrong. Or Cluedo. Is it Cluedo?
I don't know. I call it Clue.
But like that, we call it Clue. But before it came to us, it was like Cluedo.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Why it's called Clue? It's a good game. And it doesn't take too long.
No, you can play like a lot.
What game do y'all think Hannah hates? There's a game that Hannah hates. It gives her anxiety playing
it. Is too much like real life. I cry because it just stimulates things.
There's a board game that made Hannah cry.
I just don't like it. It stresses me out. Robin Williams' character discovered a mischievous rubbery polymer in what 1997 film?
So what game made you cry, Hannah?
Monopoly. First off, it's too long. And you got to keep going around and around to experience bankruptcy. I'm like, I got it.
So when she had to, when like we had all our houses and stuff on the board, and she didn't, and she would have to go around the board, she got such anxiety, she started crying.
I was like, "Can we stop? I will acknowledge the fact that you won, but I need to stop.
Walk away from it."
Because it was just like I was just giving her money, and I was just like, "I have no more money. Can I go home now?"
No, you weren't out of the house when you got sick.
No. Yep, it's Monopoly. Meg got it. Monopoly.
I bet Meg gets stressed out over Monopoly
too. It is horrible.
You and Meg are too similar about things.
It is flubber. Flubber.
Does Uno make you nervous?
No.
Oh.
You know what Uno does to me when Jarrell Jones
she gets
puts all of his cards in one thing, so you don't know when he has one card left.
So you get angry.
Yeah, and he hides it under the table. I'm like, this is not how that works.
Flubber.
Dude. You'll turn green if you get too much of Kurt's well water. Next. According to myth, King Henry VIII wrote what song for Anne Boleyn? I like to point out this has been proven to be incorrect recently, but this was a myth for a long time.
I played that on my flute.
You want to do the melody?
No.
Do the melody. Maybe people will get it.
No. I don't remember it as well.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't get you a copyright.
I'm not getting the copyright. I played it today to remind myself what it sounded like.
Yes. Yes, I was a flute player, and Hannah was a clarinet player, and I played the piccolo too.
Dun, 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 dun,
You kind of hear it kind of around the holidays too. You know.
It is not watching heads roll. That was Martha.
That would make sense. No, what you want to swing.
Fun fact.
You know, people play that at weddings, which is really weird for if
but that's not true.
If he wrote it.
It's not true. It is green sleeves.
Green sleeves.
Green sleeves. My lady green sleeves.
Well, if you go see Six, the musical, they play a fast version of it.
How much did the Grinch's heart grow on Christmas Day? The Grinch.
Which version of the Grinch is your favorite?
Which version?
Uh-huh.
I don't have a favorite version.
Do you like the Grinch?
Yeah, I do. I think each version, there's 3 versions that I know of.
There's Jim Carrey, the original cartoon.
And then there was the most recent, like, computer animated cartoon with Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh.
Is that his name? That is not his name.
I don't know.
That is not his name. Cumberbatch.
I just like Jim Carrey as an actor, so it's kind of entertaining to watch him play the Grinch.
Oh, that is his name. Benedict Cumberbatch.
Okay.
It's playing. It grew 3 sizes.
3 sizes.
His heart was 2 sizes too small, but it grew 3 sizes that day.
So he actually grew 5 sizes.
No, he grew 3. He was 2 sizes too small. 1, 2, 3. 3.
So he was +1.
Yes. That's the point.
+1.
Next. In 1979, when Skittles were launched in the United States, what was the flavor of the green Skittle?
They make Skittle jelly beans.
Good for them. You know, people were mad when this changed.
There are more things in the world to be worried about than the Skittles flavor changing. It's kind of like when they changed from regular Coca-Cola to New Coke back in the, 80s, 70s, whatever.
What do you mean, the old Coca-Cola?
They had the regular Coca-Cola, and all of a sudden they came out with New Coke. And everybody got mad. So they went back and they called it Coca-Cola Classic. They changed the formula of Coca-Cola.
When did they get rid of Coke? It was before that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's before me.
Meg, are you talking about the Coca-Cola or the Skittles? Because the Skittles changed in like 2013. I remember when the Skittle tasted like this. The original flavor was...
No, she says she's not for the 1979 original, yeah.
No, the original was around until 2013.
Oh.
I'm trying to tell you. Lime.
I read it wrong.
Lime.
Lime was the original flavor?
Yeah, and it was changed to green apple.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like, dang it! I know. The lime was better. Kermit the Frog was created and originally performed by who? Fun fact, this person, they're no longer with us anymore, but his name is the name of the puppetry company that owns Sesame Street.
And they did Fraggle Rock, which is my generation.
Yep.
I loved Fraggle Rock.
And they still do the Muppets, obviously. So, yep. You know, there was one time when I watched a documentary on Elmo, and I was like, I want to be a puppeteer. This was in high school. Mm-hmm. And so I looked for a year on this website. I almost said it. On this website to see if they had, like, openings for a puppeteer. Yeah. Funny.
This child loved Elmo. You loved Elmo. That was your favorite
Jim
toy.
Henson is his name. Jim Henson.
I guess you were the generation of the Tickle Me Elmo.
Jim Henson.
Laurie went looking for that thing for Christmas one year.
Jim Henson.
We found it at Kmart. I was so excited. The Tickle Me Elmo.
Jim Henson. I find it amazing that so many people know who this man is, even though he was the puppeteer. You know, Marcia says she hearts Fraggle Rock.
I do too. I love Fraggle Rock.
What is this? The theme song to Fraggle Rock?
No,
do. What was the theme song to Fraggle Rock? Yeah, I know that there's a puppetry museum in Atlanta.
Yeah, Meg did
on Henson.
She did like some videos about it on her channel.
Billy J says I played Kermit in a school skit when I was in 2nd grade.
We must see pictures. We have to see pictures. I love that.
You see it? What? What?
He used to go to the bank where his grandparents worked. He was originally made
of a burlap
sack. His Kermit was originally made of a burlap sack.
Oh.
You thought Jim Henson was burlap?
I was like, what do you mean?
That's so cool.
Angela says, Next. What band sings Boulevard of Broken Dreams, Wake Me Up when September ends? Wake me up when September ends. I listened to them a good bit at work.
Guess who did a concert this week?
Who?
In Sync with Justin Timberlake. People think they're coming back.
Well, I mean, they had a little reunion for the new Trolls movie.
Yeah. It's cold in here now. And we came up here upstairs. We came upstairs and it was hot. So we turned the air conditioning on up here. We have a separate unit up here. Now it's cold. Turn it back off.
Wake me.
We don't turn the air on up here unless somebody's up here working.
Don't want to be American idiot. You know,
that's your last question?
No. Do you know that there is a musical based off of these people's music? It's called American Idiot, I believe.
Okay.
One I know. One I know.
Good job.
Hold on. I'm trying to scroll up. Green Day. I listened to Green Day a lot at work. Mom showed me, was it Jimmy Fallon took them to the subway and had them perform on the subway train?
That was recently.
Yeah.
First they did it in the subway, and then they got on the train and performed. Can you imagine being on the subway in New York and seeing Green Day performing? It's crazy.
Meg and Marcia said they're chopping their hair off.
Huh?
I don't know.
They want to cut their hair off.
Last question. The Green Bay Packers won the first Super Bowl. What year was that?
Is everybody going to get these little bob haircuts like me?
No.
Meg's hair is pretty short, though, isn't it? She let it grow out a little
bit. It's getting hot, is what she just said. I was surprised when I saw the year on this thing. I did not think it was that year. No.
It was a good Super Bowl this year.
No.
Oh, fine. I just love the football game. It's exciting stuff. If Clemson's playing and it goes down to the wire at the end, I don't like that. It stresses me out.
Where is Eric B? Because Eric would be like, I know
this. He might have to go have dinner or something. Yeah, Eric would know the answer, wouldn't he?
Mm-hmm. Don't want to be an American.
You're going to celebrate a lot of MVPs tonight, man.
All right. Go Sport.
I love it, Meg. Go Sports.
The answer is it was specifically in January of 1967.
Super Bowl's older than me.
Yeah. All right.
Go Sports.
All right.
All right. Thank y'all so much for playing. That was fun. So after our show tonight, we have one more minute. We have, I guess, Lovey's Fat Life. Meg will know. She knows everything. Lovey's Fat Life is on schedule for 8 p.m. And then Beach Please with Betsy, and it will be at 9 p.m. Betsy and Mike.
But I forgot to mention, I did not realize how many people pay attention to my outro. Because the amount of people that came up to me and said, "You're the real MVP," or "Bye" to me, at Helen. I was like,
kind of like your signature.
I was like, okay.
So they're all hanging out with us to stay the MVPs.
Oh, no. You ready?
Yeah, so Hannah's going to go ahead and close us out, y'all.
Thank y'all for staying to the very end. Y'all are the real MVPs. But we hope that you stay safe, stay healthy, and don't forget to journey on. All right, bye. 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 Bye.